one thing I was thinking about that I think just naturally happens over time as a business owner, and I think is a required skill if you're going to be in business for long term. And that's the ability to solve problems. Not only solve problems, but handle them in a way to where you're not sweating them all. Everything's not a huge deal. As you develop the skill to learn how to overcome problems, learn how to work through things, learn how to fix things as they come up, it really reduces the amount of stress you have. When you know how to manage these things, unpredictable things, like you learn how to deal with the unpredictable, and then it becomes consistent in the way that you deal with it. So then those problems that you come across that are unexpected, you're ready for them. Like you put things in place that allow you to be ahead of problems before they happen. Things like setting money aside on your rainy day fund. So that way, if you have a $3,000 repair, you have that money set aside and you can go get that done. Now, I understand it takes time. Wasn't always able to have money set aside like that. In situations in which I ran across that required big repair bills, if I had a truck go down, I needed to get a transmission, those are super stressful. And it's by going through those situations that you learn how to prepare for them in the future and avoid them. It's all about learning from your mistakes and then putting a system, putting a widget, putting something in place that prevents you from being in that situation in the future. And you do that over and over and over again. And I think in order to do this long term, to not lose your mind, because again, running a business is hard. You have to get really good at solving problems, learning how to deal with it, because it helps manage your stress. And the more you can manage your stress, the better balance and quality of life you have, which is what allows you to do this for a long time. When you can actually operate and run businesses in a manner that you still enjoy your life. To me, that's why we're in business. Most of us at least are doing this to create a life that we're happy with, to create the life that we want to live. That's the whole opportunity you get for taking a risk of running a business, operating a business, and figuring that out. Like that's the goal that you want, is to create the life that you want to live. And if you can't do that, this really might not be for you then. So I was just pondering about this and thought it might be helpful for you guys to keep this in mind. When you're coming across problems, take the perspective that learn how to not put yourself in a position. B, on the back end, know you're working out that muscle, that you're exercising that muscle. And every time you learn how to solve a problem, and every time you solve a problem, you get better at it. So take the opportunity to figure out how you solve them, what your process is, and how you can do it in a way that's repeatable. So every time you come across something, you know how to work through it. I'm going to go get to work, guys. Stay safe out there. Have a good season. Stay mentally tough and go get it.